There you go. So in this video we're going to go through a quick ART technique for the QL. So essentially what you want to do is find your iliac crest, come off that with your thumb, and you just put your thumb, find a sensitive spot or a trigger point or an area of sensitivity that you want to reduce. And then what you're going to do is come underneath the knee. I'm going to show you the way I would do it first, and then there's a few modifications that you can make if you have a patient that's quite heavy or that's got quite a heavy leg and you're struggling a little bit. So what I'm going to do is apply a bit of pressure to that sensitive spot. I'm going to have my hand just underneath the knee, take the patient up into a flexed position, and then extend back, allowing the knee to extend, and then side flex over the edge of the bed, and then come back up and repeat. Okay, and what you'll tend to find is that hypersensitive spot should hopefully reduce in its sensitivity. What you're also doing is getting that active side flexion of the spine. So again, if you're trying to improve side bending, this one can be really, really effective. And what you're doing is an active release of that QL. So as I said, what you can do as well is just bring the foot, if you've got a heavy patient, the foot onto the thigh. You're not going to be able to come into as much flexion with this. And also you've got to be a bit aware that you don't come into too much flexion of the knee, because what that's going to do is put a stretch onto your rec fen. So when you come back, that might be the limiting factor. Okay, so you need to just be careful that you don't put in too much, and you're a little bit more limited with range as well. But it's a good way to do this, A, if you had an irritable patient, or B, if you've got someone with a really heavy leg that you're struggling with, then that can be quite useful and effective for that. But really love this technique for helping to improve side bend and for releasing the QL.